Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and we're going to be recapping the 3 NBA games today, as there was only 3 games, and probably after so many games being played on New Year's Eve. This was actually my first. No, it's not my first video of the day, but I did forget to say it in my first video of the day on my Texans post game. But everybody, Happy New Year! Hope everybody had a good New Year. Hope everybody has a great 2023. I'm really excited for 2023 on my channel, and I think it should be a great year. So, yeah, let's get into it with these 3 games today. None of these games were really close. All these games, 3 of these games finished with, who the winner of the game being winning by 10 or more. But we're gonna start with the Wizards and the Bucks. And the Bucks were very shorthanded tonight. No Giannis Antetokounmpo, no Chris Middleton, no Drew Holiday, and the Bucks took the L to the Wizards, 118-95. With the win, the Wizards go up to the 10 seed. Before they were the 12 seed, so they jump back into that last playing spot, which we're not even. We're almost halfway through the season, so I think now that we're getting really close to halfway the season, I think it is important to when the seeding changes. I think now getting halfway near to the season, I think it is important to bring that kind of stuff up. The Bucks' loss does not affect them with seeding wise, but we're getting close. I mean, the Wizards have played 38 games, 3 games away from the halfway mark, and so we're getting close to the halfway mark. So standings are starting to get more important this time of year. Let's go over the points of the Bucks. The Bucks' leading scorer was Bobby Portis with 19 and 10. Grayson Allen had 13 as well. It was really it for the Bucks scorers. For the Wizards, Porzingis had 22 and 5, and Kyle Kuzma had himself a triple-double tonight with 10 points, 13 rebounds, and 11 assists. Avajda had off the bench 11 and 12. Corey Kispert had 12 as well, and Rui Hachimura had 26 off the bench. Clutch performance from Rui. Grizzlies, Kings. Good win by the Grizzlies. I will go over standings again. With this win for the Grizzlies, they go to second in the West, flip with the Pelicans. Pelicans go to 3. With this loss with the Kings, I think they now go to 6 in the West, and the Clippers go to 5. So, the Grizzlies flip with the Pelicans on 3 and 2, and then the Kings and Clippers switch on 6 and 5. 35 for John Morant. He was the all-leading scorer through all 3 of these games played today. Steven Adams had 11 points and 23 rebounds. Dylan Brooks had 15 points. Jaren Jackson had 14. Tyus Jones had 18 off the bench. For the Kings, their leading scorer was De'Aaron Fox with 19. After that was Malik Monk with 18 off the bench. And then you had Sabonis having 18 and 14. Keegan Murray having 10, and Harrison Barnes having 16 as well. Then going to the final game, Celtics Nuggets. This game took forever, and here's why. We had a 35, maybe 40-minute delay in this game with 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the fourth quarter, because of a problem with the basketball with the rim. This was just crazy. Man, oh man, was that the great? I mean, I just watched through the whole thing. It was like 3 halftimes basically. And then the players had to warm up after they finally fixed the rim. It was a nut show. And honestly, in my opinion, I know these guys, they have to finish the game because even though the Celtics are down, the score was 110 to 97 when the problem with the rim happened, and they had to end the game or pause the game. When that happened, I don't know why they didn't just stop the game, call it a game. Obviously, with 6 minutes to go, the Celtics can obviously make a comeback, but it took 40 minutes, and after that point, I don't know why you just don't, and I think the announcers for the Nuggets, the Celtics, they made a good point while talking that this is not like baseball. You can't just, in baseball, if this were to happen, something like this were to happen in baseball, you can play the game the next day, because in baseball, there's series. That's how baseball works. If not, if it's the last game of a series in baseball, then in the next day, then the MLB can find a way to work out the schedule so those two teams can finish the baseball game that they did not finish. So I think they made a good point. The announcers for the Celtics did. The announcers of the Celtics made a good point. This is not like baseball, so they have to finish this game. They finished this game, and nothing really changed. The Nuggets still controlled it, and they won 123-111. Leading scorer for the Nuggets was Jokic with 30, 12, and 12, a triple-double for him. MPJ had 19. Gordon had 18, 21 for Bruce Brown. No Jamal Murray for the Nuggets, and 17 for Bones Highland. For the Celtics, Jaylen Brown had 30, Jason Tatum had 25, Derek White had 13, and that was really it for the Celtics. So, yeah, I mean, nothing really too interesting when it comes to, today's games, besides that interesting postponement of a game with the Celtics and Nuggets we had. But besides that, I just think that it wasn't too interesting. Today was not really a basketball day, really. 3 games, all at 7 o'clock, which was kind of weird, but none in different times. What's going on with that? So that's it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoy. Let me know your thoughts on the there's not much to talk about when it comes to today's games, but you guys can let me know what you guys thought about that Nuggets and Celtics postponement with the delay. But I've never really seen something like that in the NBA before, to be honest. But that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out. Let me know your thoughts.